you so... Stop right now. Yumiko. I'm sorry, come here. You don't need to come up here all the time now. I'm doing some more touch-ups on her today. Gonna start highlighting some of the skin too. It is that time. It's that's okay. I know you meant. And cat's right on cue. You gotta sit down. You gotta sit down. Yes, it is that time. Working more on Miss Spiky Lady here. Yep, she is chirping away. She's like, Mommy's talking, so it must mean it's my time. Make sure I'm getting all the little... Oops, there's a little piece I forgot back here. Oh, a couple pieces back here, it looks like. How are you today, Angry One? Stop moving. Oh, writer's group is something, at least. I'm annoyed because I had to reschedule my Zoom interview because I thought they were coming to look at the fridge today, but they didn't do that. She misspoke to me, so I'm kind of annoyed about that. Is it a group you guys do like weekly? Oh, bi-weekly, gotcha. Yeah, I was supposed to have one today, actually, and then I had to reschedule it because when I asked my landlord about the fridge, she's like, "Oh, it will be we'll be working on it today, or he'll be around all day today to look at it." And then that didn't happen. So I'm trying to look for my. Where is my paper? I don't know where my cleaning stuff is. Kitty, what do you do with that? I'm trying to find my paper now. Oops. And be right back. I have to grab some paper towel because I don't know where mine went. Oh. My lap cat's not gonna behave. Yeah, go. Okay, I'm back. Yeah. I don't. You might not be as excited if you find out where it's located. So, but I had to reschedule it because of my evil landlord not knowing how to do stuff. It's for a place in Florida. What kind of things do you guys meet about in your club? I keep forgetting there's a bit of lag, so I don't know if you heard me when I said Florida. I don't know exactly the town, so it's not one I recognize offhand. Ooh. Yeah, Florida. I'm not having any luck out here, so I started applying to other places. Well, it's just an interview. Like I said, there's no guarantee anything will ever come of it, but you just get some extra miles in there, right? I did some cupcake deliveries yesterday to my sister and my best friend, but I still have some cupcakes left. So I did the wash on her little, I don't know what you call those little rib cage claw things. Oh, you don't want to try to cycle into Florida? I don't want to take you like what? I don't know how many miles is between it. Yeah, I don't know, honestly. I don't remember where it was located. So, I'm touching on with the blue a little bit because I got some weird black on her butt. Trooper number 2 is here now. I don't know what her back looks like, so I'm gonna have to I'm gonna work on more of the armor today, and then start doing some highlighting on her. First, I'm gonna get all the armor colored on there, and I'll probably do some bone color on. I don't know why my camera is being all weird. I think I'm gonna be scratched. Hold on. a little better. It was like, it had like some kind of weird glare on it. Hello, Eric. Welcome to the stream. Yes, I saved the fire for last because I'm going to try a glow effect on her. And I haven't primed yet, but I green stuffed her base. So I like filled in all the little gaps and stuff. Here, I can show you kind of. So there's like a bunch of gaps in it, and I don't know if you can see the green. It's all the gap filling I did. It takes a while. It takes like 24 hours for that to dry, and then I'll prime it and start paint on that too. Hi, Anthony. Yeah, I usually save like fire and magic effects for last because if I want to do like glowing effects with them, you can't really do it until everything else is painted. What are you doing, Yumiko? No, I didn't get any notification. Come on. I want to get up there. Come on. She's gotten to be a pro at jumping through the arm of that chair. You gotta sit down if you're up here. There you go. Shit. No, you're sitting or you're going away. You're making it very hard to paint. No, you're sitting. Sitting, I told you. Doing touch-ups around her little claws here. Miko, you're sitting or you're getting off? You're shooting or getting off. Sit. You cannot be doing whatever you're trying to do. Let me grab my purple again. I don't remember last time we mixed the purple in with the black. Do you want to get off my lap? You gotta sit and get your nose out of the way. He's not sitting. So we'll get a bigger brush to do the mixing so I don't mess it up. Yeah, I usually get like notifications for stuff like that and I haven't gotten anything, so I don't know if it's OBS or Twitch itself. Okay, you have to sit down. Sit. No, you're sitting. Why are you being such a butt today? Let me get a cat nose at least. There you go. There. So I'm mixing some of the purple in with the black. No, you gotta sit down. I told you, you gotta sit. water down a little bit. I'm gonna go back to... Oh. You're encouraging her bad behavior, but I will let them have a treat. Oh, that's a big one. One of their treats is really weird. Alright. Here, Yumiko. No, no. No, you can't see it. Let's do it right there. There you go. Lily! Where are you? Yeah, you'll think. Yumiko, you still got one right there. That's the only way I can get her to eat on camera, otherwise she won't. And I gotta sit down. Did you get both yours, Lily? Okay, fine. Now Yumiko's being greedy and looking for Lily's extra treat. So we'll work on coloring her. Trying to figure out where all the armor is on part of this. So she has chittens, so it's kind of hard to tell like what is armor and what's actually her skin. So I'm going to paint this part the black of her skin. The armor's going to be cool, so I'm going to do some word highlights on it. Kitten, yeah. And the goal is to start highlighting on her, getting the armor base on, and then possibly start on the base of the fire. Hi Justin, how are you? So there are a ton of little details back here, so I'm trying to get them without getting it on parts I don't want. Because I usually have to go back and touch up quite a bit, but I'd rather not. Oh, that's cool. Hopefully it's a good one. Just be careful on those sites, because I know they aren't the best. One of my friends found one of my exes on there, and it's kind of funny. She's like, "Do you know this person?" I'm like, "Yep." That's cool. Yeah, some people can do distance. I knew people that did it in different countries. I could never do that, but I knew people that did. But that's cool, though. I personally have never had luck on dating sites. Kind of written them off. Oh! Got in my hair. Yeah, so with the flame effects, it's going to start up here, it's going to be a lighter color, and then go down to like a red until the skull's down there. The way I'm going to do it slightly different, because it looks like the skulls are black down there, and I wanted to make them more like bone color. But let's work on getting our armor all colored first. So I'm gonna have to do some blending here, where because the armor kind of blends in from her skin, like there's no distinct end to it. So for that, I'm going to do a weird blending of the blue and the black, which will be harder to highlight, but it will be worth it. I'm also going to do a blending from her back into her wings as well. Oh, she's little spikies on her wings too. I have to go back and do. See, when you paint a model, a lot of times you find little details the more you go. Like I just know she has a couple different spikes back here. That should be bone color, so I will have to go back and do that. Like, I can paint a model and think it's all finished, and I go back and I find stuff still. It's kind of crazy how much detail you can get in some of these guys. And because it's watered down, you're going to see parts of the blue through it, but that's what I wanted. Like, not like, you won't see the perfect blue, but you'll see, like, hints of it through. In some of the areas, I'm not sure exactly if I want to keep them blue or black yet, so those I'll be blending as I am highlighting, most likely. When you're painting, never be afraid to experiment with stuff. Like, that's the only way you really learn, is by trying new techniques, trying new things you never would have thought. One of the guys I actually watch a lot, he uses makeup sponges and brushes to paint with a lot of times. Which you wouldn't think about it, but sponges actually can work really well for it. So I'll be picking some of those up to mess with too and try. Like, they're really good for washes. You do a wash and then you want to pull off the extra paint that's on like the higher ridges. You just sponge over it really quick. Trying to hold her very gently because I don't want her wings snapping off or anything. Because the wings are the one thing I could not pin because of how thin they were. I mean, I'm sure there's a way to, I just didn't have a thin enough drill bit. Yeah, I'm really, really excited about this model. And like I said, I green stuffed the base earlier, so probably tonight I'll be able to prime it and start working on the base as well. And she's supposed to be like the Lady of Chaos from like Hell and stuff, so I was originally going to paint her in like reds, and then I saw the original paint scheme in the blues, and I kind of, blue's my favorite color, so I'm like, I'll do blues instead. I might still add some pops of burgundy in there though too. But right now I'm just trying to get all the black armor part painted. And blending on the wings here. So when you water down the paint a lot, it's a lot easier to do blending because you do like a small layer and then kind of like here, I'll show you on here maybe. So you do like that, but then the next time you wouldn't go as far, and then you wouldn't go as far again. Like you just keep doing less and less with the next layers after it was dry, of course. Doing some blending back there. So I originally did her the little spikes on the back of her thing here black, but because most of her armor is black, I'm probably going to change those to the bone color. Or like a gray to make them pop out more. And never be afraid, like if you're in the middle of painting and you decide to change the color up or something, like just do it. If you're feeling it, go for it. There's been a bunch of times I've had like a color scheme in my head and I started it, and then like halfway through I changed parts or messed with other colors, and it ends up coming out better. So if you decide you want to do a different color while you're in the middle of painting, just go for it. If you really want to, like, if you just start and you really want to strip the model to start over, you can. But most times if you'd water down your paints, you can just go over it with no issue. What's everyone up to this fine Wednesday? I don't know what Teamfight Tactics is. I'm assuming it's a game of some kind. Is it for the PC or something else? And you should paint. Is there a certain armor you're working on, Jeff, right now, or one you're kind of focused on? I know, like for commissions. Okay, I've dressed as Ari, but I've actually never played League of Legends. But that's cool. I play Overwatch more, but and that's more just to blow off steam and have fun. So a lot of the flame on her arm up here is actually engulfing her armor. Oh, that's right. You have like the bust and stuff, right? Like right now, I finished most of my commissions except for I have a bunch of D&D figures to still do, like NPC characters and stuff, but those won't take very long. But for my personal projects, I've been doing some Warhammer stuff, but mostly like I'm working on her, and then I've been doing a lot of the Super Dungeon Explorer, so I can play that board game once things clear up more. I am Gur today from Invader Zim. Because I've had the Invader Zim in my head all day. So I'm like, I want to be Gur. I'm hoping to get some new cosplays, but I have to kind of wait until I find a job. Yes, Gur is awesome. She's my buddy. Well, I just posted that like Bard meme earlier. And hello, Salty. So coming up, I will also have my sister and her fiance kickstarted this giant board game, and some of the things that come with it, they're like aliens and like it's like a space game, but there's these space cats which are awesome. So I will be painting some space cats eventually, because I ordered myself a set of just the 4 cats. I couldn't back the whole board game, but I'm like, I want the cats because they're cool. They're like Space Kitties. The one has like a helmet on and stuff. And I might be doing some they have another board game. It has like a Mothra figure, a Godzilla figure, and 2 other of the like monsters that they need to paint it up. So those will be fun to paint. The goal is to get her finished in a week or 2. I'm actually doing her for a competition. It ends on my birthday, funny enough. But that's why I wanted to start her, because I don't know how long she's going to take to get all the detail I want on her. But this company's doing a competition. Yeah, she's really cool looking. She's gonna be like a centerpiece for me, and I get to start on her base too. I just finished fixing all the gaps and stuff on it. Yeah, this company makes some really cool miniatures. Yeah, this one is called the Lady of Chaos. As you can see, she's kind of chaotic and crazy, but she's a very cool mini. Well, I mean, she's not super mini; she's pretty big, but I definitely like this one. And her base is really cool too. It has like a bunch of skulls and like souls like reaching up. Actually, I think it's mostly souls. No, she's just from a company. She's just like kind of like a standalone figure. I just got her because I really liked the way she looked, and I wanted to paint her really bad. Unfortunately, she can't. She's not for a game, but I mean, I guess you can use her in D&D as like a monster or something. I wouldn't want to fight her. She looks scary, but I mean, you could. Yeah, but this company has a lot of really cool models, and they're not badly priced compared to some companies. So they were a newer one when I first started. When I first ran into them a couple of years ago, I think. And they're really good with their customer service and their miniature quality and everything. Trying to make sure. Oh, look, I missed all of her leg armor back there. Yes, I won't let him use it, don't worry. You have other monsters coming your way anyways. I just finished a couple others that he could use against you. Though your last session got canceled, which is sad. I'm sure I got all of her leg parts done. Yeah, that's understandable. Like, I was glad Serenity moved back to online for right now. With everything going on. I did, however, get to go see my little buddy yesterday. It was just her mom, dad, and the grandma, and then me. But I went to drop off some cupcakes and a little present I did for her. Um, their dog had passed away recently, and she's been writing him letters every night. She's like 6 years old. She's just freaking adorable. I love her. And but she's been like writing letters and leaving treats for him. And so I asked her, I'm like, do you want me to write a letter back from the dog? And she's like, that would be adorable. So I got a little plush that looked exactly like the dog. And then I wrote this little letter to her saying, like, I knew she was sad, missed him, but he missed her too and everything. But I left it in their mailbox, so after I left, she went and grabbed it. And I guess it made the whole family tear up. But I felt kind of bad, but it gave her some closure, which was nice. But I got to see her for a little bit yesterday, and I got to give her my hugs. I think that most of the... Oh, I keep finding little parts of armor I didn't get, so I'm trying to... I don't want to start doing the highlighting until I get all of her armor. Let's do some more water down here. I can't believe it's already Wednesday. I feel like this week's flying by again. It's crazy how fast the... It's almost... it's middle of September now already and everything. It's just... It's nuts. Anyone else feel like it's going by way too fast? So I'm doing some more of this watered down black to do some blending onto the wings. So kind of it transitions from black to like the blue color. Instead of just being like a direct line. And she has some, I got a little more this color here. Because she has a little bit in the inside of her wings I missed. Anyone have any fun plans for the weekend? Safe fun plans, I guess you could say. I think for once I don't have anything planned this weekend. And usually it's not much. It's just like little things. Okay, I see you back there, you spiky thing. Keep missing these little areas back there. So trying to get them all. And then we can start on the highlighting of her. So make sure I got everything colored that I wanted. It's like, I might take a walk again. I don't know, for some reason walks are nicer because I can see everything. I've been taking a lot of like walks on that one trail. I freaking love that trail. But last time I did it, when did I go walking? Was it Saturday? I actually got really badly sunburned back here, so it like hurts. Because I didn't think to put sunscreen on because I'm like, oh, it's not too sunny out. So I mixed some of the blue with the black here now. It's almost like a navy to do the blending on. Where her, where like the armor bleeds into the skin. Which that part's going to be really fun to shade because, it's going to be hard to highlight because of the blending there, but we'll figure out a way. I got really good at doing blended gradients, so. So I actually just did what's called wet blending. I didn't let it dry first, and I started blending the two colors together. I've actually never done that before, so we'll see how it turns out. Add some more black down here. I think we got most of it done. Make sure I didn't miss any little areas. Then we'll go back and change the blending turned out pretty good, so then I'm pretty happy with that. Making sure I didn't miss any other parts though of it. Well, I saw the black here. Well, I've been mixing still the purple black like I did last time. I'll use some of this watered down blue to bleed it back into the wing. And the music stopped again. I'll fix it in just a second. I want to do this while it's still wet, otherwise I might mess it up. Because any wet blending you definitely want to do while it's still wet, otherwise it kind of takes away from the blending you're trying to do. Alright, so now we can start the highlighting on her once I fix my music. I haven't, see, I've only played the single player ones like FF7 and 10. I haven't played 14, so I couldn't say that, but I'll take your word for it. I'm assuming it's another online one then. Fantasy edition. Oh, it's gonna be single player? So it's not like online then, or? Oh, not an gotcha. This is in 14 an MMO. Yeah, so it's basically like a single player version of 14 then. Safely assume it's single player. Yeah, I have a, ooh, my cap came off, that's my... I didn't see that either. Yeah, so I haven't played since, I think the last one I'm sorry, I played... 10 was the one with Titus, right? That's the last one I played. Like how you both answer at the same time. Yeah, it's the last one I played. I haven't played any on the computer because not sure my computer could handle it, honestly. I'm using the wrong brush to mix with, too. Hive mind. Creepy! See, I like Final Fantasy. I think of fantasy more, anyways. My computer cannot handle games, so I wouldn't be able to play it anyways. Gotcha. Try and mix with the colors here. For some reason, I made the dark blue and it's not changing. Have you guys, both of you, played most of the Final Fantasy games then? Gotcha. So I'm watering this down really a lot before I do the highlights. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, I've only played 7 and 10. But I own 8. I just never played it. I don't know where I got the copy of 8 because I don't think it's mine. I know we have a bunch of people on our server that play 14 right now. So we're starting to highlight. Oh, and there's the Alex. So we're doing some of the highlighting here, but I'm trying to keep it watered down so I don't take away the shadowing. Yeah, I figure you two are the ones that play like every game out there. Like, okay, that you play like probably 5 times more than I'm able to. Between money and time. I just don't have as much time for video games. So I'm doing the highlighting on her stomach and stuff here. I have a watered down lighter blue, but I mixed it with the dark blue I used. And then I'll go up and just only use the light blue. And in crevices I'm not highlighting, I'm just ignoring the crevices I already did. Like her belly button and stuff, I'm not adding any of this color into it. So I'm also trying to be very careful how I hold her because I don't want her to snap again. Yeah, usually the base colors take longer, so now that I'm starting to do highlighting, it's going to go a little faster. I mean, there's still a lot to do on her. Like, all the armor I'm going to highlight up to gray, and then I'm going to do, like, the flame lava effects on the very highest points. Maybe I'll try one of those to show you guys later. But with the highlighting, I also have to be really careful because I don't want to get the color on anything that doesn't need it. Like I'm doing her cheekbones right now, but I'm not doing the whole face. Oh yeah. That's come out. Does that come out this year or next year, Alex? Excuse me. She has a very defined brow, so I'm keeping that so it looks like her eyes are so shadowed. Ah, so it is this year. That's right before my sister's birthday. I can guarantee you she'll be getting it. For digital. Explain, maybe? How do you get a digital system? Oops, sorry, lady. Ah, gotcha. See, I don't know. I kind of like having the actual discs of the game. If I want to go anywhere, I can just like bring it with me to let people borrow and stuff. Yumiko! Just sit down. You're being a bird girl. Sit down. Not Blu-rays, so like you need to sit down. You just headbutted me while I was trying to do something. Yeah, I think I would stick with the non-digital then. I mean, not anytime soon. I have to wait for it to go down in price quite a bit. I'm the kind of person like, even with books and stuff, I like to have I like having physical copy like the books. That's why I don't really like e-readers. I like having, I don't know, it's just nicer to have like the things in hand. Be able to hold things like, yeah, I definitely like being able to. That's why I could never really get into like ebooks. I like having the actual book in front of me. It's really weird, but I love it. Miko, you sit down. So I'm painting her little details on her ears, so it's sit down. Okay, I don't usually sniff my games, but I do like that sometimes the copies come with like art books and stuff with them too, though. Like I think it's the Mannequin Kinmia one I got. It came with like a little art book. Another one came with like a CD, like a music CD. So it's like really cool. You stay down there. You're getting off my lap. Ooh, highlighting the butt time. Yeah, some of them are really too expensive though. So we're highlighting her butt right now. Nice. Yeah, I haven't even gotten that one. I haven't bought a game in a long time. The only thing I'm hoping for is some of the PS4 games go down in price a little bit then, so I can actually play some. The ones I don't own. Since everyone's going to be jumping onto the PS5. Sorry, Wings. It does. No, I'm not saying you, but I know a lot of people that would just like they won't care as much about the PS4 anymore because they'll buy the new brand new toy. Yeah, we'll see if it goes down to that. Yeah, it'll be a while for me too. Even when I got the PS4, I got a refurbished version, so it had smaller hard drive and everything like that. Unfortunately, now it's time to do some more arm highlighting. All right, see ya. That's kind of creepy, Alex. She was listening to the conversation. And I think both the systems look kind of weird. Take on my hoodie for a while so I can actually breathe. Oh my gosh. I'll do him to hydrate. You guys are funny. There's a piece of hair on here I'm trying to get off. I finally got it. So I'm trying to keep the blending down here. Let's turn her over. A little more water down here. My palette looks a mess right now because of all the water down I have. All the color blending. So I'm trying to do the blending on her leg. Unfortunately, it's a little hard because of the angle of her leg. But we're not sure if you can see it very well. Blending in there. So we're also going to do the bottom of her feet, which you're not going to see a ton of, but you're going to see a little bit with the one foot because of the way she's standing. So the bottom of her feet are very wrinkly, and I'm not sure why. It's kind of gross, actually. But the one she's like rising up on, so you will see her foot as she's standing on it. Not like super well, but enough where I gotta make sure the detail's done on it. And then we're going to do our hands, and then we can move on to another layer of highlighting. So our hands are a little harder to do because they're so small. Not like bigger compared to some models I do, but small in this aspect. But we're going to still highlight up. She also has claws, it looks like. I'm trying to figure out those are fingers or claws on her hand. The way her hand is, it's really goofy looking. Yeah, my music stopped again, so give me a second and I will fix that. Oh, my lady friend just messaged me. I started playing, Justin, I started playing Heavy Rain again, which is fun. It's not really a movie game, you still do stuff. Let's get where's my... my sister and her fiance were playing that last night when I got booted out. They wanted me to get it for Steam, possibly. I've downloaded it on my PlayStation. I had not played Fall Guys yet, but I'm kind of unsure. If it's super competitive, I might not like it as much. Oh, that's sad. I thought it was more of like a fun game. Because like Overwatch is like, you can do comp in it, but I don't. So we're doing the spikes on her leg now. Just want to do a couple of those to give her some more color. And then we can go back up to highlighting some more. And then I also want to do the back spikes I saw that I almost forgot about. Well, I already downloaded it into my library, so I'm gonna probably try it. I'm worried if it's super competitive. What's the crown? Is that like the objective you're going for or whatnot? Like I said, I got it because it was free on the PlayStation. Ah, gotcha. I'm not good at battle royals, as I do know. I avoid those in Overwatch because they're not fun for me. But it might still be fun to try. I saw some of the cosmetics. I actually got to design one, which is fun. So because I have a lot of paint left, I'm actually going to... Where's my light blue? I thought I had a different light blue, but maybe not. This is more of an aqua. Aha, there's my blue. So because I have a lot of paint left, I'm not gonna just use the, I'm gonna add some of this into it to lighten it up to do the next highlight. If I can get my paint open. So I'm not highlighting the wings yet because I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be doing with those. Because they look almost darker on there. So I'm only highlighting up the parts I know for sure. There's the Battle Royale in Tetris? I never heard that either. Oh, I don't have a Switch. I literally only own 2 systems. So I watered this down, but it's not quite as watered down as I'd like it to be, so it's leaving a little bit of... It's cool, it's free to play though. Is Hellcat? It is Hellcat. So the way her ribs are, she almost looks like she has spider webs on her ribs, which is kind of cool. So it's hard to see the little highlights I'm doing now, but if my camera would focus better, you'd see all the layers of blue I'm doing, the multiple layers. And because I'm watering it down, so I keep going over certain areas again to make them even lighter. Are you having fun, Alex? Oh, Alex, if you want to play tonight, I did install the update. Just after stream, let me get some food in me, and then I will hop on. So I'm trying to follow the curve of her face, like highlight the cheekbones and stuff. I'm shading her lips right now, but I might add a different color to them later, like some purple into it or something. I'm always worried about shading faces. For some reason, like, though, if it's like a creature, I love little jumping spiders. They're freaking adorable. I have them in my windows sometimes, and I talk to it. I've been having tons of moths outside my door too lately. So I got home kind of late last night from my sister's, and they were like massive moths outside my door. I don't want them getting in the house because then I can't catch them very well. That's pretty funny. They just look cool too. They're so cute and like fuzzy. Haha. And they are very, very adorable. Oh, we gotta do her butt now. Forgot about the butt. So the part you have to worry about blending the most is usually on smooth surfaces. Also, if you water it down, you don't see the paint strokes as much, which you don't really want to see, so. Unless you're trying to do a texture to it, which... So she has some more definition on her butt now. I'll do a little more of this light blue color. So I'm adding the light blue instead of white, because if you add white, it kind of drains the color out of it. It makes it more of like a less vibrant blue. And I want to keep the nice vibrant color. So because she's a centerpiece, I am doing extra highlighting on her. More than I would usually do on stuff. But I really want her to look nice. Now if it was for like an army, if there was like a bunch of her, I wouldn't be doing as crazy details I am on this one. Each time I go in with this color, I'm doing less and less. Stop looking. It's gross. I might do some of the armor so you can at least see the start of it. So we're doing the highlight on her cheekbones here. Down her chin. Let's spread her leg here, the highlights. I'm actually doing some more wet blending on this here. But it gives her skin like a sheen to it now. Onto the butt. This will have a little bit here, I guess. I actually really like the blending on this leg, as weird as it sounds. Okay, now time for the butt. I lied. It's not really butt. So at the top of it's going to have more of the highlight. And then we're going to blend some more of this dark color into the bottom. Yeah, a little too much butt, but I like her, so it's okay. She's allowed. I feel a little weird highlighting her butt, but it needs to be done. Don't lie, you like it. She has a nice demon butt. I mean, come on, look at that demon blue butt. It is demon booty. I will say it's the first model I've had to spend that much time looking at the butt to paint. Alright, now we'll use the light colors to highlight the highlight into the back of her head here. Back of her head and stuff. She has little horns on top of her head, I forgot too. Yep, have fun. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, I did run a few minutes late. That's okay. I actually use my hands sometimes to brush off the paint if I think there's too much on there. It's Probably why I get a lot of paint on my hands. I actually might do her hands later just because I don't know what parts are actually her hands and what are her nails. Yes, it is a lot of demon booty. But at least it's pretty booty. We'll do one more highlight for her face and her butt. So I'm not mixing too much for this because it's going to be on her chest too. And then I'll go back probably before next stream and do the rest of the highlighting on her skin. And I can work on the armor next time. Or maybe the base. Maybe I'll even do some of the armor before. might have been too much there, so I'm going to have to go back up here. And do my crazy wet blending again with my finger. There we go. I want it to look like skin without giving too much. Yeah, painting can take a while. That's why it's sometimes cost a bit to get stuff done. Especially for like centerpieces like this. I'd rather spend a lot of time on a piece than rush it and not like it. But so we got I guess we'll do a little bit of highlight around her belly button too. So I add a little more of this color in so I can get the highlights on this better. Oops. So, of course you can't see because it's being weird. That's where we're going to stop today, but I'm really proud of the highlights on her skin and stuff. We got the black done. So next time will be the highlighting on the armor, the sword, and possibly starting the fire. But thank you guys for stopping in, and I'm going to go get some food. Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't show up super well on my webcam, but I like it. You too. Bye!